The Blue Bombers visit the Tiger Cats on Saturday with the Ticats 6.5-point home underdogs. Hamilton got a surprise win last week when they edged out the Ottawa Redblacks despite visiting the nation's capital on only 3 days rest. These teams met way back in the first week of the regular season, with Winnipeg coming out with a decisive victory. Who you got?
I'm interested to see who's going to start at quarterback here for the Ticats because Taylor Powell, as much as he's played pretty decently as of late, Matthew Schultz got back onto the active roster last week in a third string role. I'm not actually sure that he even dressed, but that is at least an indication that he is going to be back soon. And I think that him getting into that offense with Omar Bayless, the young receiver, stepping in for Duke Williams, and I think looking pretty good, doing some promising things. Tim White having a massive game. We should give Tim White his flowers for that stellar performance against the Red Blacks. I think that could change things. That being said, the Bombers had a miserable performance last year at Tim Hortons Field. They lost this game by a considerable amount. I forget the final score, but I do remember that Dane Evans had 5 touchdown passes for the Ticats. I don't think the Bombers will make that same mistake. I'm skeptical the Bombers can beat Toronto 2 weeks from now. I do think the Bombers will do enough to win and cover in Steeltown this week. Though again, that pick, I would say, is assuming Taylor Powell plays. If Matthew Schultz plays, I might want to reassess that.
Jeez, what are we even talking about here, Hodge? Come on. Like, Taylor Powell has been a solid quarterback for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and I have complete faith in him. But this is the Bombers we're talking about, and I don't think they're going to let off the gas entirely after that blowout, and there's going to be an emotional letdown for the Hamilton Tiger Cats who, did everything they could to pull out the unlikely victory on very little rest last week. Now that they've had a full week to recover, I don't think they're going to come out as fired up. I think this is a trap for them, and the Bombers are going to be smooth sailing in Steeltown.